this is Kendrick Viera-Ramos again. I'm going to tell you the top 10 worst things that Hollywood has done and needs to stop. Number 10, whitewashing actors. It is really common, like The Last Airbender, Lone Ranger, and many more have been whitewashing actors. And number 9, torturing beloved franchises like Transformers and G.I. Joe and Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is not considered a franchise yet. And yeah, they really torture them. Number 8, blockbusters. Number 8, mockbusters. When a movie is successful, there will be imitators. Imitators wanted to copy that, and Hollywood doesn't give a crap about it. And at number 7, box office records. Many movies, including animation, has become a booming business. Half of them make even billions. But there's at times when movies can result in box office bombs. And people are punishing the studio that made it by not buying a ticket. Ching. That's where, like Ghostbusters 2016, Legends of Oz, Mars Needs Moms, Titan AE, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That's the real reason why they didn't receive any more money. They bombed. Cause no marketing, not enough, lazy marketing, heavy competition, and respectfulness. Yeah, and you really need it. Number 6, making a terrible, horrendous movie. Hollywood usually runs out of ideas and decided to adapt a franchise that has been successful in the first place, like Transformers, G.I. Joe, Hanna-Barbera, and so many more. Action figures, video games, theme parks, and of course, board games. And number 5, they hired non-conventional celebrities to ruin the entire party. Hollywood likes to do it because they think they're Nazis. They went completely chaotic with those, like TikTokers and social media influencers to be in movies. But some of them did have a good reputation. Number 5, production hell. Many movies are notorious for going through limbos, like crazy rewrites, many people getting fired, lawsuits, and so on, and recasts and money being dried up. And number 4, the awards. They are notorious for tampering with each award. Like 2009, due to the help of iCarly, they sabotaged the 2009 Razzies. Couldn't they just nominate, Dragon Ball Evolution for worst movie? Instead, they nominated Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, even though it's a good movie. It's my opinion. People should respect it. Number 3, the creation of iCarly. This is why I hated it so much. It's a terrible influence to children and teenagers. It's a terrible role model to children and teenagers. They usually make everything worse. Number 2, ruin animation. Animation is a piece of art that should be respected. But yet again, they decided to ruin it with horrendous results. Like Norm of the North, Food Fight, Where the Dead Go to Die. Food Fight. Ice Age Collision Course. And so many horrendous projects to come out of Hollywood, or the Emoji Movie, or Arctic Dogs. This is why they ruined the piece of animation and doodle. And Let's move to the honorable mentions. Well, let's start looking at scandals, and they usually enrage foreign governments, foreign politicians and government, like the Winnie the Pooh being compared to like the Chinese President Xi Jinping getting compared to Winnie the Pooh. That's offensive. Enraging Brazil, enraging Puerto Rico, and enraging so many more, and that results in some movies and celebrities getting banned in countries for disrespecting for disrespecting a foreign country. And number one, they hire. Actually, no. Let's move back to the honorable mentions. They hire. Actually, they like to create franchises out of nothing because the MCU is hot garbage. And now let's move to number one again, because number one, dun, 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 they hire predators like Harvey Weinstein, Skylar Page, Charles Manson, and so others. And they usually offend people for their cultures. And I think this is the top 10 worst things that Hollywood has done. Remember, Hollywood, correct these things. Or if you don't want to get your own things,